Okay. Now, I'm sitting here looking at this shit that I'm posting. I'm posting a lot of shit. But the thing is, my father knows he got to keep you busy because he working. I mean, it's thundering and lightning out there. And I'm like, what are you doing? He said, you know what I'm doing. And the angels stood around me because I have angels around me. They said, Carlos, you really already know that he is working. He's like, I'm releasing this shit. See the tarot card. Where's it? Do I have it here? See, this is me, King of Cups. Compassionate, loving, understanding, all that shit. This is him working for me. Because the thing is, he said, I have met your price. This card here, Justice, he's like, I'm settling what I promised you. Because I told you. He told me straight up, I have met your price. Now, he didn't just do that in symbolism. He said it literally as words, English words, for me to understand. I have met your price. I'm like, I didn't quote a price. Actually, you did. What you did was you didn't want to hurt anybody that went against me. First thing. Because I said, I cannot do this if it's going to hurt you. He said, okay. Then he said, I said, you have to take care of my people. My people are those who have been working their asses off to be good and kind, despite everybody else who thinks they know some shit and they don't know anything. Okay. Then I said, I don't want to live like this anymore. I'm tired of living in poverty. I was working, I was making good money. And the thing is, I mean, I wasn't living the best of lives, but I was living a life where I could go to New York and watch shows and all kind of shit, what I want to do. And then also, I need to be able to take care of my friends. Now, that was a tricky one because, see, there's really only one friend that I'm trying to take care of. He's my little brother. He ain't family by blood. He's family because God sent him to me. And he the one who been sending me this money to keep me going. And I told him straight up that I was dreaming about the lottery office. And so he already know, because he asked me, he said, do you write down your dreams? I said, I used to. But see, now I just remember them. But some of those dreams that I wrote down were full of pain. And I would read them and I would remember the pain. And I don't want to remember the pain. And he hangs out with me all the time. Because, I mean, when I met him, like I told you, he gave me a wrong answer on the video game. But that was not a problem because I got him out of the deal because we became friends and we hung out. And he would always go to the rap parties. All I had to do was call him up. I said, dude, we got a party. You want to go? He's been to all the parties at Deep Space Nine that I went to, except for one. Oh, that was a trip. I took this girl there and she was trying to be cute and stuff, and she told me she wanted to go home early. And I was like, this is the one. I get a night to just let my hair down. And you know, I ain't got no hair. But, you know, to just let my hair down and just hang out with the people. And the people, I mean, see, as an accountant, see, this is what y'all need to understand, people. As an accountant, working for the studio, people have a problem with me. Now, Stacy Barber was my payroll person. Tanya Levin was my first assistant, but she does payroll too. All these people, I always told them, I said, I'm the weakest link. And they would look at me like, no, you're not. Because, see, Tanya came to me and said, Carlos, how can I help you? And then she introduced me to some other people, and I interviewed them and stuff. And the thing is, I didn't have a place for them at that time. for whatever reason. It was like, but it was not like that. Alonzo, I owe you an apology. Not because I didn't hire you, because Tanya did remind me. She said you met him and you didn't hire him. I didn't hire you for a reason, but it had nothing to do with the fact that you were not going to be great. You just didn't need to fit into that particular model that I was working with at the time. So that's all done. I done read that aspect of my life, and I know exactly why. Because Alonzo's funny. Now, Jason Cruz. Oh damn! Why did we go there? Because Jason Cruz unfriended me. Okay, so he's still connected to the other people. Okay, so I ain't worried about Jason. Yeah, because that kind of bothered me that he left. See, the thing is, when you do something boneheaded, like you say, now I'm just mad. Grr, grr, I'm angry. Oh, me smash. I'm Hulk, I smash. That's what you did. But you don't even know what the relationship is. Because you're supposed to know some shit. What the fuck do you know when you start smashing relationships because somebody said something that you just found offensive? You have to understand something. When you find something offensive, it's a reason that you find it offensive. So what you need to do, if you want my opinion, but you don't, first off, you have to self-evaluate, why did I react that way? Because like I told you, Stacy turned off her settings. Now, I can tag her, but she turned off her settings. Instead of doing something I asked her to do, which is funny. But the thing is, Stacy's her own woman. I ain't mad at her for that. I think that Stacy gonna be all right. She's still Princess Stacy to me. Seriously. She loves Mike McDonald. I don't know. Do you still like Mike McDonald? I mean, ooh. I'm thinking about Dallas Stars, but right now, I don't see anything in their future. They might have a win, but they ain't gonna hold up that cup, not that trophy. I see the San Jose Sharks holding up that cup before them. And I don't even follow hockey. I only know about hockey because of you. Okay. Whatever. That was just stupid. I don't know what that shit was. Actually, I do. God has a point to make. He said, look. He said, I can interject some shit real quick and let you know that this is going to happen before anything else. Don't even do that. That ain't right. Ooh, see. Everybody got to grow. I'm still, see, y'all want to know about the Super Bowl. I know some of y'all want to know about the Super Bowl. I ain't going to tell you. I have a theory, but I'm not going to tell you because I ain't betting on the game and you ain't going to bet on the game because I said it. And then tell me I got it wrong. I told you I ain't doing that. But at the same time, I'm gonna watch. I'm not gonna watch the game because the thing is, I don't have a TV. Seriously, this man here advertised that he had TV. No, he have YouTube. That's what he got. That's what he got. He ain't got no TV. There's a TV out there, but it's not connected to anything. And the Russian people are always looking at shit that's in another language. And the funny thing about it was the other day I said, it was funny because I was talking to this girl. She was one that gave me some cream once for some coffee. She said, "Do you drink coffee?" I said, "Yeah." And she gave me some cream because she had a client. And she goes, "I told you, the one that's named for an angel." And she said, "Carlos, this client ordered this stuff. I don't know how that shit works for what she does, but she said, I needed some groceries. Because, she's struggling. I saw her on Big Bang Theory, which was funny because she couldn't believe I saw her in the background on Big Bang Theory. It's because she wants to be a writer. And I said, girl, I saw you on Big Bang Theory. She said, you did? Yeah, you were sitting there and you said, and I was asking about the food. She said, they don't put any dressing on the salad. No, it gets soggy or whatever. But she had already said that. She said, and I said, you look bored as hell. And she was like, Carlos, I was. I was like, I mean, I mean, and the thing is, I told her, I said, yeah, I mean, I met Johnny Galecki because, we did something for him. Well, I didn't do anything for him. Warner Brothers did. I'm just looking at it to see what they talking about. He talking about some stuff. And I know that I guess I have to research it a little bit more. Oh, he said not necessarily. Okay. Oh, but anyway, back to the story. She said, do you like salami? I said, yeah, I do. Because she don't eat meat. Like, at least not like that. And she said, um, well, this client gave me this salami. And I said, okay. I said, girl, I have to eat because I was in there in the room because she knocked on my door. I said, I said, I need to, because I was doing stuff. I was talking to y'all and trying to figure some shit out to get out there. Because, see, Miss Maggie said, you have to be on YouTube. And I was like, I don't want to be on YouTube. I didn't want to be on Facebook. My father had to make me go on Facebook. And Facebook is a trip. And now I told you, they talking about, they still got me blocked because talking about some community standard shit. And I'm like, and first off, what story are you telling? And you talking about I violated community standards, Mark Zuckerberg. Because you have been dragged before Congress about the shit that you put out there that people are pissed about. But I guess I'm stupid. But she said, no, you need to be on YouTube. I said, I don't want to be on YouTube because they have those likes and ups and downs. But the thing is, no, I ain't going to worry about that either. Because you know why? Because, like I said, for every thumbs down I get, that's you. And every like I get don't mean shit. Because it's you too, trying to prop yourself up. You ain't going to do that with me. I prefer the fact that you just look at it. If I look and see that you looking at my shit and you sharing my shit, that means something to me. But if you sit there and all of a sudden gonna think you gonna get over on me because you put a thumbs up or a thumbs down, as if your opinion matters, oh, you got problems. Because the first thing you need to understand is something like this. I did go to college. I do know how to read and write. I do know how to do arithmetic. Now, do I might on occasion miss punctuation? Yeah. But at the same time, you got to understand something. Writers are not about punctuation unless it's punctuating the content of the character. Just like journalists are not about the fact that you sit there and say they got some shit wrong. They report the story in the moment. Now, if you're going to sit there and look at me and tell me I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, then what makes you an authority when you don't actually carry that credential? And at the same time, when you start telling me how you carry such a credential, I'm going to ask you, where did you get your education from? And you're going to sit there and say, well, I went to UCLA or USC or Brown or whatever. And I'm like, okay, and that means what? What somebody who is like you now instilled in the collective consciousness as it's supposed to mean some shit to me. And it don't. I went to UCLA. Top 10 university. They whooped your ass, USC, at this last game we played. Now, do either one of you have a bowl trophy? Seriously, that they talking about? You move on to the next sport and you start talking some shit. You want to know who's going to win the Super Bowl. Naomi Osaka was eclipsed by Serena Williams' hissy fit at the U.S. Open. That's why she won the Australian Open. And at the same time, not only did she win the Australian Open, but what came out in the whole telling of her story was that she was biracial. Because as Japanese claimed her, because she used to play for the U.S., the U.S. didn't invest in her like they were supposed to. Are you listening to me now? They did not invest in her like they were supposed to. So we don't get that accolade, even though she lives here. I think her father is Jamaican, her mother is Japanese, something like that. So what the fuck are you talking about? The fact that she live here? You don't get bragging rights for that. It's all about the flag you play under. And at the same time, they said, you made her look like this. I mean, they do the meme and stuff, The Japanese do. But the thing is, see, every time they draw some shit, they draw shit the same way. They forgot that they people are all manner of coloration and not just yellow, as we like to call them. See, y'all got a lot of shit to learn, and if I'm going to teach you, get pad and pen, write down what I'm talking about, and self-evaluate yourself as you see the world. And then maybe you'll learn something. Because the thing is, there are a lot of people out there that know a lot of shit, and they're very talented in their own rights, and everybody wants to lay claim to them. But not all are American. They come from other walks of life too. Because America was not founded by anybody who knew anything other than how to steal some land from some other people. And then tell people that they enslaved to come over here and have a different mindset that they wanted them to believe they should subscribe to, which you have done. You're now doing your politics and more. And then you want to sit there and talk about Martin Luther King had a dream. Oh yeah, he had a dream. But the thing is, it's not fulfilled. So what are you talking about? And why are you asking me to define what you're supposed to already know when you say you're ready to go? As you sitting there talking to the psychics and mediums and more about shit that you don't know. And they writing books that they shouldn't be writing as if they've ever been there. All they doing is getting some second, third, fourth, or fifth hand information. And you keep repeating it because that's what you are. You're a fucking parrot. Do you want me to keep talking to you? Or do you want to take another moment to digest what I just said as you go out there and kill yourself? Capiche?